No, I just turned it on. All right, let's get rolling. All right, sorry guys. Technology was not working in my favor this morning. And it is April 1st. So let's get rolling. Couple things. I probably posted incorrectly, legs. It's push today. So it's my fault. And that's what we'll start with. Second thing, again, always trying to update you guys as to what we're doing. These videos are continuing to build over on our YouTube page. So if you want to go back into the archives and find what we're doing, Tristan's boxing is living over there as well. So we're live streaming those on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm going to make a little changes and additions to the calendar that we have going right now. So that's one. So go check out and subscribe to our YouTube page. It's great for us. It helps us out, but it also allows us to archive all of our stuff and keep it loosely organized in one single spot. Also, if you've got a smart TV at home with the YouTube app on it, you don't have to watch it on your phone, your laptop. You can literally watch it on your TV screen. So I was messing around with that last night on my TV at home. So we have a YouTube essentially app, and you can drive through that and watch it on whatever size TV you guys may have at home. So I thought that was a pretty cool little perk. So go try it out. But like I said, we're trying to push more things over. We'll always broadcast via Facebook, but we're trying to push more things over to our YouTube page, because I think when this is all said and done, that's going to be our house for all of our information, is our live stream channel and our essentially DVD channel, recorded channel over there. So good. First things first, let's get rolling. Let's stand up, and we'll start just in our standing position and do 4 dynamics here in a row. And so the first thing I'll have you guys do is let's just start with our squat stretches, right? So sink into our hips, stretch it out. We're just going to do a set of 5. Good. 4, one more. That's it. Again, so let's just turn and face. We'll do a standing elbow drive. So we'll go elbows together. And we'll scoop up and through. Let's do a set of 10. Up and through. Keep the elbows and wrists together as long as you can. And then once you get to 10, flip directions. And then we're going to go back to a lower body after this one. So you got 10 each way. So on this side, we're going to go lateral lunge, but stretch on the edge. So I'm going to step to my right and stretch it out. And then drive back to the middle, and then step to your left and stretch it out. Good. And let's keep the rep scheme here. We'll go 5s, 5 per side. Good. Take your time with it here. Get some depth. Good. Let's hit one more rep each side for 9 and 10. And then you're standing up. Let's go back to our arm circles or our elbow drives. So let's do 10 reps where we're scooping up and through. Really working on getting the shoulders mobilized today. Got it. Once you get to 10, let's switch directions. Good. So 2 things. We're going to do a lower and an upper. We're going to time both together. We've done the jump whites for our lowers with the uppers. It's a twist on an exercise that we normally do in the gym with dumbbells. So we're going to do essentially like an Arnold press, where we're fists together. You're going to externally rotate, push, pull, and internally rotate. So if you watch me from the side, I get my arms lined up with my torso, push, pull, and internally rotate. And when you're doing the pull, you should feel your shoulder blades retract. You should get the lats, right? So the sides of your body to fire and squeeze, and you're trying to drive down through that elbow to get to your side, and then you can internally rotate to protract and relax the shoulder. So you should feel it fire. You're pressing up the wall in a straight line, right? Don't arch and reach. Straight line. Pull. You got to use your head here a little bit. Use your brain. Pull down and then internally rotate. So we'll do a set of 10 jump wides, and then we'll do a set of 10 external press, internal rotations. We're just going to call them Arnold presses just to make it easy, but we're going to have to do it slowly. So we'll start with our 10 jump wides. Ready? So we'll go through 2 sets. Ready, set, go. So let's pop wide for 10. And 10. Right on. I'm going to turn sideways here. We're going to hit 10. Externally rotate. Push. Pull. 1. External. Push. Pull. 2. Good. You should be getting the crunchies out of that shoulder. Minor crunchy. Anyway. Try to keep everything in line. Right? So cut yourself in half. Push up and down that line. And again, I feel my shoulders. They are burning. They are working. Good. You guys should feel that, right? So let's do another set. Jump wides for 10. Ready, go. Let's start picking up the tempo a little bit. And good. All right, one more set of presses here. External. Push. Pull. Internal. Good. External. Push. Pull. Good. Keep cranking, guys. We're going to go for 10. Good. Let's hit a couple more reps out there. Take your time. Got it. We got 2 more stretches and we'll get cranking here. So let's start push-up position, and we'll do our alligator opens. So let's start with that. So push up, drive the heel, open the hip and shoulder. Good. Let's shorten it up a little bit. Let's do 3 per side. That's my third. Hands and knees. And now let's reach through and stretch. And then open up the hip and shoulder. Again, so I'm driving the elbow underneath of my arm, and I'm trying to get my shoulder to the floor. So shoulder and ear to the floor. Let's go 5 per side. Once you get there, switch sides and open. And when we get done with 5, go back to the start line and hit your gators one more time. So push up position. Let's go 3 each side. Looks good. And then once you get done with your 3 and 3, guys, hit one more set of those thoracic opens, shoulder opens one more time for 5 and 5. I'm going to put a little bit of music on while you're doing that. So get ready to go. Keep doing that set. It does something to break up the fans. Okay, round one. Here's what we got. So again, today push is mostly the focus. There's Rudy. And so we'll start in a push-up position. Start in a plank position and move to a push-up position. So we're going to do a little bit more traditional strength, at least to start, and then we'll add tempo. So on the push side, or on the plank side, we're going to do a plank open, which is a high intensity, short range of motion exercise. And then we're going to move right into a push-up position, and we're going to do a Superman, which again is a high intensity, short range of motion exercise. So we're not actually doing any push-ups or any pushing yet, but we're all based in plank and push. So on the front side, plank position, your arms, your forearms are this way, not the traditional plank hold position, but you're going to hold them parallel. And we're going to open the hip and shoulder, and you're going to do them all to one side. So you've got your plank position, you're going to open and control. 1, open and control. 2. So you're going to end up doing 5 per side. 3. Good. Slow it down on the way down. 4. And you should feel the right hip and shoulder. 5. Rotating at the same time. So try to keep your torso and your hips tied together on that rotation. Yeah, your feet are going to move, so you'll have to fidget with them as you go. And hit your 5. Now, up into your push-up position, and you can do these from hands, knees as well, where I extend and hold, extend and hold. Or we can do them in the upper position. So if you're on your hands and knees, you've got 10 per side. If you're on, hands and knees. If you're on your hands and toes, you've got 5 per side. Where you're going to alternate and elevate as you march through your Supermans. If you feel like you're arching, right? You don't want to elevate and arch to get there. Back down to your hands and knees. All right, so I want to keep you out of that hyperextended arched position. 5 per side. When you're done, let's go back to the floor. So we've got one more set. Let's do one more set of plank rotations. Again, arms are parallel. Open the hips and shoulders. Close it down. 1. Open the hips and shoulders. Close it down. Good. Once you get to 5, switch sides. And then we'll pop up to our Supermans from there. I'll go hands and knees on this one just to give you guys that example. But when I start, I'm still stuck on the same side on this one. It's just a little bit easier to drill through. Extend that knee fully, and I'm going to hit 10 per side. Good. Drive through, extend. Drive through and extend. Got it. Hit your 10 reps, and then we'll hop into one more set of strength, and then we're going to change tempo. So, on the front side, we're going to do push-up position. We're going to do a lateral walk with our push-ups. So we are not doing a push-up just yet. So your push-up position, your hands are lined up with your chest. You're going to sidestep to your right. You want to be methodical and mechanical as you do it. Don't rotate and twist. Don't get wonky out of position with your hips. You're going to take 5 steps to your right, 5 steps to your left, and then we're doing 5 standard push-ups to finish that set. And again, we're trying to do them back to back. There's no rest. We'll take the rest after the 5 push-ups. So, everybody up into your push-up position. I should have enough space here to do this. So we'll step to your right or to your left, whichever way you're going. Ready, go. 1, 3, 4, 5. Good. Turn it around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now 5 push-ups. 3, where you are getting depth. And 5. Good. Short break. Short break. Take it. That's one set of 3. You got 7 seconds. We're going to go for set number 2. Again, if you're not fatigued on that set, slow down your push-ups. Easy ways to augment what you're doing. Slow shit down. Step number 1. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 push-ups. Good. Take a short break. We're going to do one more set. Another way to augment this, if you've got a band at home, put a band on your wrists. Right? If you have a small child, put that child on your back. Althea, Sai's out there. Put Sai on your shoulders. I'm sure he will gladly ride your shoulders on this exercise. All right, set number 3. Ready? Set. Go. Last set. Slow it down. And 5. And 5. Good. 5 push-ups. Get some depth. Good. Good. Third strength set. So this one we're going to start on our backs. We're going to do a little bit of core work first, and then we'll flip to do our upper body strength work. So we're going to do essentially a double crunch, right? So we're laying flat, knees are bent, and we're going to exhale as we sit up. So that's a version number 1. Exhale and sit up. I'm going to do a little bit more advanced. I'm going to exhale and come all the way up. But my arms are leading the way. So they give me a little bit of momentum as I drive through with my arms and exhale, crunch, and sit up. So that's your first set of 10. And then you're going to flip over to your push-up position, and we're going to do a stationary inchworm. So on the stationary inchworm, you are walking your hands above your shoulders as far as you can go, and then walking it back in. 1. Walk it out, and then walk it back in. 2. So we're going to do 10 and 5. 10 double crunches, 5 stationary inchworms. We only got 2 rounds of this. Let's start with that. All right, ready, set, go. Hit your stationary, or your double crunches, sorry. Yep, I've got my back flat on the ground. It stays flat on the ground. I don't arch to go, right? Push your back into the ground and then exhale on the way up. Good, hit your 10, and then flip to your push-up position. Lift yourself up, and we're going to walk, walk, walk. Step, step, step. For 5. Try to do it continuously. It should be a hell of a lot of core and shoulders. Good. And 5. Right on. I feel that right here. Hopefully you guys do too. Basically below my, right around my belly button to about mid-hip, or just below my hips. So, let's go set number 2. Flip. Double crunch it is. Ready, set, go. 10 reps. Yep, control. Good. Once you get to your 10, flip. Do 5 more stationary inchworms. And again, try to keep your hands moving continuously. My feet are a little bit outside of my hips. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, good. Back to your standing position. We got 1 minute of work. So we're gonna do 2 jacks, 2 jump wides, 2 push-ups for 1 minute. We'll get a break after this. I think Ariel's gonna swap me out here for a set after this one, but it's 1 minute of work. 3, 2, 1, go. Jump a jack. Jump wide. Hit the deck. Not a burpee. Step to it. 1, 2. Back to the top. 1, 2. Jump wide. Jump wide. Back to the push-up position. 1, 2. Repeat. Good. Keep repeating. I got my eyes on the clock. We got 20 seconds to go. Last set. 2 jacks. 2 jump wides. 2 push-ups. Good. Rest. Get a sip of water if you need it. Okay, a little bit, yeah. Some more, but I think it's good to keep going. Okay, so I'm going to take Ariel through this next set. So we'll keep a familiar scheme. I do, for a lot of different reasons, like the beep Tabatas. And we're going to keep that scheme today, but they're going to be shorter sets. So we're not doing 4 sets of stuff, we're doing 3, and then we're going to always kind of do something in transition. All right, so for example, the jump a jack, jump wide push-ups for a minute, things like that, where we're doing essentially a minute of work that's, I don't want to say high intensity, but certainly not low intensity, but something to keep our heart rates up as we transition into the next set. So what are we going to do to start here? We're going to start in a push-up position, and we're going to do a crossover push-up for 20 seconds, and then we're going to do a Russian twist with no weight for 20 seconds, slowly. That's it. So crossover push-up, you're going arm over arm. It's just a single step. And as you step laterally, you're stepping into your push-up position. Got it. So it's 20 seconds of work, and then you flip to your butt, and we're going to do feet in the air on this one, but let's keep it slow, slow turn as you do that Russian. Okay, so it's 3 sets, and then we're going to do 1 minute of lateral shuffles, like lateral cone shuffles in between, where we're just kind of getting into a groove. All right, let's do it. Ready? We're going to go in 15 seconds here. I'm starting the clock, and it's counting down. The beeper is on. You'll hear 2 beeps. Not yet, not yet, not yet. The next beep, we got to go. Ready? Set. Let's go. Nice work, guys. Remember, these do not have to be fast. Everything that we do today is slow until we get to that minute of transition time. So let's try to focus on slow. Good, so we're a slow Russian twist. Looks good, guys. We've got about 8 seconds to go. And this will be the end of round 1. Remember, we are only doing 3, so the scheme's a little different today. Time. Okay, we got 10 seconds to flip. You're back into your push-up position. All right, ready, go. Set number 2. Crossover push-up. Take your breath in on the way down. Exhale on your push-up. Remember, you got to control your breathing here, man. Minimal rest, trying to get maximal progression. Yep. Good. Take a break, flip to your butt. Feet are in the air. Pelvic floor is activated. 20 seconds. Slow it down. If you've got a med ball at home, if you've got resistance at home, grab it. It can be anything. It could be a gallon of water. It could be half a gallon of milk. It could be a can of beans. I don't know what the hell y'all got in your houses. Time. I got like 4 dozen eggs and oatmeal. That's all I got in my house. Ready, set, go. I'm not joking. I got about 4 dozen eggs and 10 pounds of oatmeal. And protein powder. 3, 2, 1, time. Right on. Flip it. Slow it down. Maybe you've grabbed a piece of resistance. That's fine. Still keep it slow. I do not care. Good. So when we are done, remember, we are not resting here. We're going to pop up and we're going to do just a lateral shuffle. Now, we're going to have 10 seconds, so go ahead and stand up. This is going to be for 1 minute, so we're going to go through 2 cycles of load to the outside part of your foot. Right? So reinforce, sink, hinge, push. Sink, hinge, push. Good. It's a minute of work. Keep going. Disregard that beep. I know. It's very Pavlovian. Keep going. There's another beep coming up. Don't stop. That signals your halfway point. So we've got to go through 1 more double beep and 1 more single beep, and that ends your set. Double beep coming up. Ignore it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Good. Rest, rest, rest. We got a minute. The beeps are going to keep on rolling, so ignore them. All right, this is coming up on 30 seconds rest. We got another 30 seconds to break. And we'll go into our next set. So again, we're gonna keep about the same template, okay? So we got 3 rounds. We're doing a push-up position exercise and a core exercise. So on number 1, and again, the slower the better. I'm not trying to get 10,000 push-ups today, but this will be our last set of push-ups today. We're gonna do a push-up and then do an external rotation on the outside arm, right? So your push-up position to start, you head down, and then you open up your hips and shoulders, and you point, let's say, your right arm to the ceiling, and then you're gonna control, control, control on the way back down. I would guess we would get somewhere between 4 and 6 reps per side. That's my guess. That is my hope. So I want you guys to be able to go that slowly. On the back side, we're gonna flip into a hands and feet position. So your hands are on the floor, your feet are on the floor, and you're upright, so your elbows are locked out. And we're gonna do a glute bridge from essentially a crab position. So your hands are directly below your shoulders, and you're gonna lift your hips up to the ceiling. So what this exercise is doing, it's not super hard on the glutes and the hamstrings, but it is really extremely challenging on the triceps and the shoulder stability. So that's what we are trying to get through on the backside. So We got our push-up opens. We are going in alternating per side on the push-up opens. Yep. Let's restart the clock here. We're going in 10 seconds. You'll get a beep countdown here. And again, we got 3 rounds. Ready, set. Okay, let's go. Everybody in a push-up position. Open the hips and shoulders. Good. Control on the way down. We're going to count Ariel's reps and see how many he gets in 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So you have 5 reps. I mean, that's perfect. That's all we want to get out of that set. Because remember, we got 3 in a row. So flip to your crab position. Hands are below your shoulders. And lift your hips. Triceps, rear delts. Yep, glutes and a little bit of glutes as well. But we're not solely focused on the glutes. We're trying to get the shoulder stability kicked on here. Yep, that is time. So that's the end of your first set. We're going to flip back into our push-up position. And ready, go. Let's try and keep the same rep scheme, right? 4 to 6 reps. Keep it slow. Three, 2, 1. Good. End of 2. I'm sorry, middle of 2. Flip to your crab. Post those shoulders back. Drive your hips up to the ceiling. Ready, go. Three, 2, 1. Time. Good. Let's hit our last set. And then we got one more transition here. Ready, go. Seven, 6, come on. 5. And that would be time. All right, flip to a crab. 3, 2, 1. Last set. Remember, this is your last set, but we're not done. Finish it up. I'm going to talk you through what's coming up for 1 minute. So we're going to go 10 line jumps and 2 jump wides. And we're going to cycle through that for a minute. So the line jumps you want to get through as quickly as possible. Ready and time. So pop up to your standing position. Find your line. Count how many cycles you can get through in a minute. Ready, set, go. 10 line jumps. 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 jump wides. Repeat it. Go. 10 line jumps. 2 jump wides. Repeat it. Come on. We are 1/4 of the way there. Disregard the beats. Keep going. Keep going. Disregard the beat. Keep going. You are halfway. Ariel's done 4 cycles so far. You guys should be there. He's done 5. I think he's 1 ahead of you. Disregard the beeps. Coming up. He's done 7. He's done 8. 3, 2, 1. Time. He's done 9. Good, that's a keeper. You guys better have done 9. If not, I will find you. Good, keep going. Let's get one more cycle. Okay. Guys, take the break. We got 1 more cycle. We're going to keep the exact same template, but we're going to add a little bit of lower body into this mix, and it's balance. So it's not more than that. So we'll do some single leg work. And so this ends up being 3 cycles, but again, the emphasis on the front side is still our push, right? So we're still in a push-up position. And we're going to start in our push-up position. And we're going to do 2 things. We're going to step. So from a push-up position, you're going to step to your right. We are no longer crossing over. So we're going to step to your right, and you're going to load to the right arm. So you're almost leaning onto the right side as you go into your push-up. And then you're coming back to the middle, and then you're stepping to the left, and you're going to load onto the left arm. So an easy way to think of this is that while you're doing your push-up, you're going to put 75% of your weight onto the hand that you're stepping to. So you start in your push-up position, step to your right, and you're putting 75% of your weight on your right arm. Keep the elbow tucked. Don't let it fly. And then push back to the middle. This is about the same scheme. We're going to get through a couple more reps here. So we might be pushing 8 reps on this set. That's fine. 20 seconds. Standing up to a single leg, and we're going to do single leg hinge and double-handed floor taps. So we're really trying to slow things down and work on brain and body here and keeping it tied together. So we want to reach, hinge, tap the floor. So again, the gist here, it's 3 exercises because we got to go push up, right leg, left leg, and then we're going to go through 3 sets. This is the last round that we've got today. All right, so it's about 4.5 minutes of work. And then we got 1 minute to chase and we're done. So let's crank it up. Ready? Remember, 75-25 rule on this one. Load up into the right shoulder and tricep, whichever side you're stepping to. Load to that side, 75-25. That is time. Good. Would you get like 6 reps? 6, 7? Okay. So 6 or 7 reps, guys. That's all we needed out of that. Now we should be able to slow the heart rate down. Get a little bit of glute hamstring here. And some balance, which is always good first thing in the morning. Wake up your brains. Good. Switch legs. Ready, set, go. Ten seconds. We're going to go right back to round 2 on our push-ups. Good. Take your break. Again, this is not a blisteringly fast workout. It does not have to be. It's not the point. It's not the point of every workout. Y'all know this. Dial in your form. Focus on your shit. Keep the core engaged. Five seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right on. End of 2. All right. Pick your leg and good. Hinge and double tap the floor with both hands. Slow it down. Switch them up. We'll make the final turn, heading for the home stretch of this set. Ready, go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, guys, home stretch here. Dig in a little bit. Focus on your depth and your breathing. Gotta go. Gotta go. Last set. Take your time. Take your time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Pop up to a foot. All right. Hinge and tap. Slow it down. Good. So we have 20 seconds on your left and 20 seconds on your right. When you are done, switch legs. When you are done, we are going to do 1 more minute of tempo and call it. Ready? Go. Last set here. We'll have 10 seconds to break. Now, we're going to combine both exercises that we've done for our transitions. So we're going to do a lateral shuffle, 2 jacks, 2 jump wides. Lateral shuffle, 2 jacks, 2 jump wides. Good, 10 seconds. So you need 6 feet of space, right? So you need some linear space. 1 minute of work. Ready, set, go. Shuffle, shuffle, 2 jacks, 2 jump wides. Good. Repeat it. Shuffle, shuffle, 2 jacks, 2 jump wides. Good. Keep your tempo. Disregard the beeps. Actually, I can turn the beeps off. Keep growing. Keep cranking. Seconds to go. $15 seconds to go. Come on. Keep moving. Keep your tempo. Last one here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Right on. Good. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, got a little bit of time right now. Go for a nice little walk. 10-minute walk if you can. You don't have to go to work if you don't have to get your kids off to school, to the iPads, whatever they're doing these days. It would be great. A little cool down. That's 1. Number 2, check out our YouTube page. I'm telling you, there's shit tons of stuff there. Everything we've done to date is over there. We're adding stuff every single day. There's different exercises. It's mostly body weight stuff that we're throwing over there right now. A lot of it's geared towards our kids too, so we've got some jumping and plyometrics stuff over there that might be interesting to them, but it's kind of what we are creating for our online training programs for our kids. But outside of that, check that out. Let me know what you guys think of it. Taryn's got the group at noon. We'll be double posting, so she's doing it via Zoom. I'll post that link on Facebook, so please tune in via Zoom on her deck. And then we will be back, Tristan, tomorrow morning at 7 and noon, and then I'm back at 6 p.m. tomorrow night, and then Friday at 7 and noon. So that's it. Thank you. We'll see you guys soon, and have an awesome hump day.